Hi guys, Vegathron here. Today I'm doing a playthrough of the Horde Arena. To get to this, you need 12 keys to get through the door in town. At the start you'll see 4 arenas to choose from, one representing each zone of the game. Once you've beaten all 4, a 5th and final arena will unlock. Arenas are considered completed once you beat 10 waves, however there are more waves after this, and the only way to get out is dying. The outfit pieces I recommend using are 1 piece of ochre. This increases your health by 1 point. You can get this by collecting all 16 monoliths, then go to the library in the starting area. 1 piece of fuchsia. This increases the ammo you get when you hit an enemy. This can be found in the south zone behind a 16 key door. And lastly, 1 piece of pink, which is found in the south zone as part of the main game, and causes your stamina to recover faster and sooner than it normally would. If you have the purple gear from the 800 dash challenge, this can be used instead of the pink. Purple gear effectively doubles your stamina. The first arena we're doing is the Lake Arena. The guns I recommend for this are the revolver, or ball gun as I call it, and the shotgun. Our main priority for this will be killing the large plant monsters, as they deal a lot of damage and can knock you down, opening you up to even more damage. Start off by grabbing all the health packs as soon as you enter so you don't have to worry about getting them later. Also, fully upgrading your guns, abilities and health packs comes highly recommended. My preferred strategy for this area is sticking to one side so you have some extra time to see what has spawned and what your priority target should be. If a large plant monster spawns, try to either 2-tap it with the revolver or dodge as it jumps at you and finish it with a shotgun and sword combo. Other than that, focus on dodging projectiles, using grenades when necessary if enemies clump up. The next arena is based on the Crystal Forest area and is the easiest of the 4 due to there being 5 health packs available. Aside from the wolves, most enemies in this area move quite slow and have pretty avoidable damage. Our goal here will be to evade and kill the wolves as fast as possible, while also avoiding the crystal spiders, as they can stun us, allowing other enemies to easily hit us. Due to the slow nature of the golems, I recommend using the sword's charge attack to deal heavy damage and regain some ammo to use on smaller enemies. Most guns can serve you well on this level, but I prefer the shotgun to deal with the 5 health crystal knights, and either a revolver or pistol to quickly dispatch the wolves. Once the wolves are dead, focus on keeping yourself out of a corner and picking off easy targets. up is the Mountain Arena. Preferred guns here are the pistol to deal with the charging vultures, and the shotgun to quickly kill the spell-slinging vulture shamans. The crystal shotgun is also viable here, as it can let you deal heavy damage to shamans who would normally be out of reach to the standard shotgun, although a decent aim is required. The trick to this arena is to kill the shamans as soon as they spawn with a point-blank shotgun blast, as they can be overwhelming if left alive too long. I find my chances of getting to them early is increased by sticking to one corner during the spawn countdown and then quickly switching to another right before they spawn. The swooping vultures are the next most annoying threat, however they can be swiftly dispatched with a single pistol shot. This is the first level I had ammo problems, so if you see any opportunity for an easy melee attack, definitely do it.
Barren Hills Arena. This one gave me a lot of trouble, and in my opinion is definitely the hardest one in the game. There are multiple high priority targets, and they are all ranged. The weapons of choice for me were the shotgun and revolver. The shotgun for killing key targets as they spawn, and also for being able to dump a heap of damage, then hide quickly. And the revolver to deal good damage from range when you can't get into shotgun range. The
The number one target here will be killing the Rocketeers as fast as possible, similar to the Shamans in the previous level. These guys deal 2 damage with their homing missile, which also knocks you down, and with the other enemies around, this can result in nearly being killed from full health if you're unlucky. The only good thing about this enemy is a well-timed slash from your sword can destroy a rocket, making it harmless. Also, they can damage themselves if they shoot a rocket too close to a wall. The other enemy to look out for here is the Dirk Gunman, a huge Dirk with a minigun. The gunman will shoot 7 bullets before they have to reload briefly. It is in this cooldown that you can strike. I usually employ a heavy attack or a shotgun blast, then quickly retreat to cover. Although I'm listing this as a priority target, I tend to save these guys for last so long as I can hide from them, as they are nearly impossible to fight head on if they have support from smaller enemies. The other 2 enemies to note in this area are the Leaper and the Blade Bot. The Leaper usually comes to you. Focus on dodging his jump attack, then use either a shotgun or a charge attack to deal with him fast. If you're lucky, he can sometimes damage other units or even Rocketeers if they get in his way. As for the Blade Bot, I find shooting them once with a revolver, then deflecting their shot back at them is the best way to dispatch these enemies. Beware if they get close to you, they can deal 2 damage and knock you down with a melee attack. My strategy for this level is to hover around the bottom right corner of the map, using the big box as cover, while picking off any ranged enemies I can with the revolver. Honestly, this level can be pretty tough depending on what spawns you get. Sometimes you can get pretty unlucky combinations of enemies to deal with. On the flip side, sometimes you get lucky and have enemies fall into the trap in the middle, or a Rocketeer kill himself, or even a Leaper stomp on his buddies, so it can really vary in difficulty. But keep at it, try not to break your controller in anger, and you'll eventually get through it.
Once you've beaten all 4 arenas, you'll notice a path is open to the right. This leads us to the 5th and final arena. Instead of being themed around a certain zone, this time enemies from all previous areas can spawn. Gun preference here is the revolver and whatever shotgun you feel more comfortable with. Key targets for this level will be a mix of all previous levels, with the same rules applying. For this level, we want to find a big target and wipe them off the board with the shotgun combo as they spawn. I like to try and get the spawn at the bottom middle of the map. After that, you can assess the situation and either continue fighting or kite to one side to get some breathing space. It's also worth noting, some enemies, such as the shamans, won't attack if they are far enough away from you, so use this to your advantage. Be sure to use the pillars as cover if needed, and don't be afraid to throw a roly-poly into the middle if a lot of enemies have built up. There's a lot of space to move and a lot of cover spread out, which makes this level a lot easier than the previous. Stay safe and pick off targets one by one.
When the last arena is defeated, one final path will open, leading you to your hard-earned reward, the black outfit. Unfortunately, I forgot to press the record button when I first got to this, so you'll have to use your imagination. But this gear features a cool black and purple cloak, and arguably the coolest coloured sword in the game. The companion doesn't look bad either. The effect of wearing a piece of this gear is your normal attacks will decapitate enemies as if you've used the charged attack. This is purely cosmetic and doesn't affect combat in any way, however, it's still pretty cool. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching. Please like and comment if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more indie game content.